All right, welcome everybody. It is November 1st and my name is Marie and I am going to just start screen share so you guys could see my screen. Let me know, do I see a nod that you can see my screen? Yes, isn't that beautiful? Look at Nancy, Joe, Patty, and me in Pampered Chef's Test Kitchen. And we want you guys all to have a November to remember. So tonight, what is going to be a little bit different, at the end of, or towards the end of the first half hour, we're actually going to break out into 4 breakout rooms. We're going to put you all to a little bit of work to brainstorm some solutions to 4 different questions that we have about generating new business this month.
We can't see your screen, Marie.
Is it hidden behind something else on your computer?
No, we can't see your
can't
screen.
see.
No, we can't see your screen, Marie.
Okay, let's try it again. Screen 2. Sure. Can you see it?
Now, yes.
Right,
Yeah,
look at
there you go. There you go.
Test one,
the test kitchen. So anyway, yes. So we really do want you to make this a November to remember. And speaking of remembering, that was just last year, but recently I was in the test kitchen of Pampered Chef at Chairman's Circle. And I'm telling you right now, the first thing that you need to jot on your pad of paper, if you have one, is whatever you do, make your minimum sales in November be $2,000, because you do not want to miss out on the level 2 free-for-all, because it is going to be the main thing. So let's get started. Nancy Joe, by the way, today is her big move day, because as you know, her building got condemned during the hurricane. The roof kind of came off the unit. She's on the 2nd floor, but on the 3rd floor, the roof came out, water came in, and things are being gutted. So she is moving to a rental house while her building gets worked on. So anyway, she's not here tonight because of that. So what's happening in November? So do you see where it says get details on STIR? The second thing I want you to put on your notepad is check STIR every week. Make it a habit. STIR is like the bulletin board of Pampered Chef. It is like when you walked into the office, it's all the important announcements, all the hot off the press things, the hottest webinar, the what's on sale, what's on special, tips, tricks, calendars, information. And if you don't know it, it is your own fault, because they're not going to be bombarding our inbox. Other than on Tuesday, they will say, it's been updated, but you're not going to get that information. You've got to go to that information. So November, host offer, anything at 60% off. If their party is above $650, they get to pick 2 items. This is huge. They can pick anything, including the 4 big items that are on sale. So do they want cookware? Do they want stoneware? Do they want the stainless wok? They get to pick, and Pampered Chef knows that this is the most popular promotion. We are having a test kitchen live that Joy Bauer, who's adorable right there in this picture right here. She is the dietitian test kitchen for the Today Show. She's a popular blogger. She's got thousands and thousands of followers. And she is going to be going live into anybody's party that you have going on November 9th. But as you know, in Pampered Chef's marketing imagery, you are able to get the test kitchen live as a thing to add to your parties the next day, along with the support material. Now, shared rewards goes on year long. We're going to talk about that next. We have a great free gift with purchase, a great sale, holiday products, including like the cinnamon and vanilla that's super popular, the melt pan, that cute little spatula. The kit, the kit has been extended, the $25 kit, only to November 14th. Fast Track rewards changed to the deluxe multi-cooker, and you are earning free products. So let's get to work. So 4 major sales. This is huge, and I want you to know how much everybody saves. 4 major sales, 4 things at the $99 price point. The carving set, the stainless wok, the enameled pan, and the 6-quart enameled Dutch oven. Now, on top of that, I want you to take that $99 price, and if you applied a 60% host savings, type in the chat what the host would pay for something that they bought at $99. Patty, could you read off to me the first person who answers that question?
$39. Oh, Lou was $39.
Yes.
$39.60. $39. Anna. 40. Sue.
So-
Okay. Less than
You're
40.
a winner. You're a winner. Yes.
Winner, chicken dinner. Is Lou Louise? I'm assuming Lou was.
And if their show is above 650, they're going to get 2 choices. So think about that. $39 instead of $199. $39. So that is a reason out the gate of why somebody might want to host an early November show. Now, on top of that, I want you to do the math. So next person, 25% off $99. How much is 25% off 99? Patty, shout it out when somebody puts it in the chat.
Did she? I think she just did this. 75. Dottie, 75.
All right. So,
Anna, 74.25, which is
okay. So the second thing,
Nancy Eccles, 74.25.
Okay.
Yeah.
so Nancy and everybody else, third little math problem. You didn't know you were doing math tonight. Take $199 and subtract the 70. Is it 75?
Yes.
How much did they save? And do the same thing, 199 minus 39. How much did they save?
125. 124.75. We got
And
some good numbers, right?
All right. So people, just like if you found something on sale, I don't tell my husband how much I paid. I told him how much I spent. So the same thing when you're out there doing some marketing, you want to say, honey, you could save $129 by hosting a party this month. And this is a must have for the holidays. So now I'm going to stop sharing. And our first big major item is going to be presented by Anna, who is an elite seller, an elite director, who is a hair away from earning the elite trip this year. And it's our carving set. So I'm going to press stop share. And this way she can go on Spotlight speaker, Patty.
Replace Spotlight. Yep. Wait, where is she? Don't I
here.
have her on Spotlight? Yeah.
I see
Okay.
myself. That's kind of scary. But anyway, so I do have the carving set. Actually, it's right here in this gorgeous wooden box. And that's the other nice thing, because it is in a gorgeous box. It makes a great gift for somebody because of the box. And then here is the set inside. So I was talking to my husband because he's really the carver here. I'll get this out for you. And I said to him, like, why did you like this set? Because we have another set, and I'll show you. Why do you like this set over the other set that we have? And he says, well, I like the way this feels in my hand. It feels better, and he likes the width of this blade better than the other one that we have. So this also carries a lifetime warranty. It's the only carving knife set you'll own. And I like also that these tongs are super long on this fork, because the other ones are not as long. And I'm going to compare the knives, and maybe I shouldn't be doing that, but the other knife set I had is in a box.
I love the comparison. It's okay, because this is for real. People can see what you're comparing it to.
Okay, so I said, why don't you like this one over this one? This is ours. Okay, and he says, well, first of all,
What's the other one? It's all right to say, because you're really using it.
what is it? Is that what you're asking me? This is a Cutco. Okay, so you know it's a brand. And so comparing the two knives, let's get these two up. Okay, so you see the blade, they're not that much different in length, only about a half an inch, but this is so narrow, and this is also a serrated blade, and this is a straight edge. So he finds that this is slicing better than this is slicing.
Is that a carving, Anna? Is that a
It
carving
is, this is
knife?
the carving set.
Oh,
And
wow.
it comes
Okay.
in it does not come in a nice box. It comes in a cardboard box for the money that you spend on it. Okay, and so let's compare the forks too.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so this fork, this has the safety thing on there,
Right.
so I'm not going to fool with that. But you can see how much longer ours is, and so
Oh,
you
yeah.
are, yeah. So, but I do love ours, and like I said, he's the carver, and I had to pick his brain tonight. I said, so you told me last year that you really, really like this set, and why do you like this one over the other one? He says it cuts completely differently, because of the straight edge. You're not getting a lot of tearing like the serrated. So, and he said it's just felt so much more natural in his hand than the other one. So for $99. The other brand is $189, probably $199. It doesn't come in a nice box. And ours is much nicer. So just saying.
And how wonderful for it to be an essential item for anybody
Yeah.
who is entertaining and having Thanksgiving at their home.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a must to have this, even not necessarily for your turkey, but also for your ham, because we have ham and turkey at ours, Some people have roast beef, but it's great for all those things. It's a great carving set, and that's specifically what it's for. So there are videos in marketing imagery that all they do is just kind of show you that slicing of the turkey. That's really what it shows, and that's all I got for you.
Thank you. Patty, if you want to remove her from Spotlight Speaker, I'll go back to sharing my
Okay.
screen
Okay.
and I'll share. There we go. And I'm hoping Ann Anderson is on this
Can
call.
she get her? I think she is on the call. Ann, do you have a mic? Oh,
She might have to unmute. If not, we can circle back to her.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay.
Oh,
there she is.
Now?
Okay.
There she is. So Anna is going to be explaining a little bit about why everybody will want the 6-quart enamel Dutch oven, and then also maybe give you a couple tips. So I will stop sharing so we can have, there she is. Yay.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. And the 6-quart enamel baker or cast iron Dutch oven is another essential for your kitchen. And I'm going to tell you why. Do any of you want to replicate or duplicate Julia Child's famous beef bourguignon? If you do, you know it has to cook low and slow, like all day long. So that's what is so ideal about our cast iron Dutch oven. It has the Pampered Chef logo on top. See? Okay. The Dutch oven is going to allow you to cook braise, ribs, short ribs, a roast. Your meat before you make your beef stew. You can cook a delectable chicken, your soups, your stews, your chilies, any sauce that you're gonna make, anything you wanna really intense and gravitate all of those wonderful homemade flavors. This Dutch oven is also ideal for baking bread. I first line it with a sheet of parchment paper, and I like to make our artesian bread pretty frequently, and it just comes out baker quality, picture perfect every time in the cast iron 6-quart baker. Now, this is a piece that you're going to have the rest of your life. You're going to be able to put it in your will. It'll become an heirloom item. A few years ago, well, not a few years ago, I had to have the Le Creuset Dutch oven that I spent probably close to $500 on, and I didn't like it. Food stuck to it. And actually, when we came out with this, I sold my Le Creuset in a garage sale for $20. I probably should have saved it to plant a pot in, or pot a pot plant in it. Okay, so you're wondering maybe about the cleanup of this. It has a beautiful, it's kind of heavy. It's got a beautiful glazed finish to it, so it makes it totally like non-stick. Now this can go just in your sink and wash it with hot sudsy water. If you happen to get any stains on the outside, like where the handles are, just from some splattering, take some warm vinegar and wash it with a dish rag or like a scrunchie. They also have ceramic cleaner you can get. It can also go in the dishwasher. If it goes in the dishwasher, though, I want you to be sure and notice that the rim is not enameled. So when it comes out of your dishwasher, or you want to take it out of the dishwasher before it goes through the complete drying cycle, and you want to hand dry this as well as the top of the lid, because this is non-glazed cast iron and it potentially could rust. So you want to be sure that you dry it securely. Now, since I'm holding the lid, I want to point out it has these like little dots, little bumps on it. And that is when you're cooking with the lid on top, it's going to gather little droplets of moisture. So that moisture is falling back into what you're cooking. So maybe you're making spaghetti sauce, or you're making a stew, or the beef bourguignon. You don't want to lose the moisture, and you don't want to have to add water just to give it extra, what am I trying to say? To give it extra liquid to it. So it's going to hold in the moisture and the liquid, so it's going to fall back on top of the food again. And that's what you want to happen. The handle is nice and large. So even if you're using our large oven mitts, the silicone ones, you could easily grasp onto the lid to take the lid on and off your pot. Let's see. Any other questions about it?
It's great.
You're
And I know,
Yeah.
a couple of us talked about bread in the chat. It is a great vessel for
Oh.
making bread.
Absolutely. I used to do my bread in the deep covered baker, but now I do it in the cast iron. It just seems like it rises higher and it just has a better density on the inside of the bread loaf. It's a better vessel, I feel.
Well, somebody was asking about the details. If you follow the recipe, the bread is actually rising on a piece of parchment paper that is oiled. And you can have the lid on it and allow the bread to actually rise. And you can cook the bread in there with the lid on for the first few half hour of cooking, but then you take the lid off. So that hot, steamy, moist air allows the bread to rise higher and for it to be a lighter loaf. But then taking the lid off allows it to brown then. And then you would simply pick up that piece of parchment paper in there and lift it up and put it on your cooling rack to cool. And you will have a wonderful loaf of crusty artesian bread or whatever kind of bread you want to make. And in fact, on pcteamtraining.com, I think we had a bread show and we had like a really easy, fast bread recipe there, didn't we?
I think we
Yeah.
do, Marie. Now that you mentioned that, I think we do, but we can easily.
Well,
find
Patty,
out.
if you're ready, I'm going to
Okay,
share my screen.
okay, okay.
We'll take Ann off a spotlight and I will. Bye, Ann. Does everybody see this Patty Possible? This is, so
Yay.
tell you about that picture. Patty has always done kind of like a train your brain, have a positive attitude towards life. Like, you know, you are what you think you are, what you believe. And Patty always said, you put on those glasses and you become Patty Possible. So somebody, this is Patty's Possible apron right there. She's a superhero and she's going to talk about the stainless steel nonstick wok. Oh my gosh, people, this is like the huge sale. Retails for $240, on sale for $99, $39 for host, $75 in a shared rewards party. You guys, do you see that? Save $141 normally, but as a host, save almost $200 on this pan. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to stop sharing and let Patty tell you about our walk.
Okay, well, I picked a good one because I would have to say that probably my very favorite piece is the stainless steel wok for a couple different reasons. Obviously, it's huge. You know what? I'm like not standing up. I'm not in the kitchen, everybody. I'm in my daughter's house and I'm in what she calls my bedroom here. So I'm gonna just pretend. So anyway, I do love this. Now, you know, I remember growing up with stainless steel pans. And I remember that when you made gravy, which we'll call it spaghetti sauce, I know Marie calls it sucro, right, Marie? Is that right?
We call it sugo, which is Italian word for sauce.
Sugar.
So we
Oh,
go
is
pasta
it
with
sauce?
sugo. Yeah, sugo is
Okay,
sauce.
okay, all right. Anyway, so, you know, growing up that way, everything had to be done in the stainless steel pan because you know what you're looking for is you're looking for that fond. You don't really get fond on a nonstick pan. But because this pan is a stainless nonstick, you get the, you know, you get the best of both worlds. So this is probably one of my favorite pieces of cookware to have. Number one, it's a 5-quart capacity. Can you believe that? I mean, it's a nice size pan. So, you know, and here, holidays are coming up. People are always looking for, you know, a big pan. My daughter didn't have a big pan. I was like, oh my God, you need one of these things, you know, especially for our family. So, but it is just a beautiful pan for so many different things. But, you know, if you're looking for, you know, for what using the right pan for the right job, this is it. Okay, so one of the other things that I love about this is that there are no rivets in this pan. There's no rivets in our nonstick cookware either, but I love it. So it is so easy to clean up. Now, easy enough just to wipe it out because that's typically all you really need to do. But I use, if I get a tough stain on the outside or on the inside, I use a little barkeeper's friend, you know, and easily clean it up. I don't really put mine in the dishwasher, even though they are dishwasher safe. So, and the one thing about these pans is that these can be done on gas, you know, electric and induction. So you can use this pan for all of those different things. And the pan is actually can go in the oven. It's 400, I think this is 450 degrees for the pan, and it's 400 degrees for the clear glass lid. Can you see the lid? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to show this crazy pan because it's just getting in my way. Okay, anyway, I love the glass lid because it's a great way to know what's going on inside of your pan without constantly lifting it up. So that is definitely a plus. There's lots of pluses with this pan here. And then we talked about, because it's a stainless pan, you can sear in this pan. So if you're doing something in the sous vide and you have to sear after that, or you're just searing something that's going to cook then later on in that pan, it is perfect for searing because like I said before, it makes that fond, which are those incredible bits of caramelized, what you're searing. So it is the best thing. It's what makes your gravies and your sauces. So that's what you're looking for when you're doing that. And this pan is going to give you that. So, what I love too is that, it is a pan because of the aluminum core on this pan, it evenly distributes heat. So it's nice because it's a wok pan. So you're cooking up the sides on the pan. So it is great for doing things like obviously stir fries, obviously things like we do our sausage, peppers, and potatoes in there because it's so big. You cook the sausage first. And you get some good Italian sausage in there. And then after you do that, Sherry's laughing, but oh my gosh, it's so good. I could tell you where we get ours, but you'd have to come to Chicago to get it. But anyway, so then you cook your potatoes, but what happens is you have all that bits of flavor that's left over from the sausage that cooks with the potatoes and with I'm on my way, Denise says, and with the peppers. So it is absolutely, and you know what, the other thing about this pan is that it's a one pot pan. It's a one pot pan for this. So you can do so many different things, with this. And like I said, it is a 5-quart capacity. And you could do things also like fried rice in there, steamed vegetables. If you have a lot of vegetables to steam, that you can actually do that in there. Artichokes, Marie, I don't know if you ever did artichokes in there too. I mean, you can't put a lot in this one, but you can actually steam your artichokes. And I will tell you, instead of steaming them with water, steam them with chicken broth, and it comes out absolutely delicious. It's great for making big dishes of spaghetti in there. What else do I love to do with? Oh, and then some of the other things that you can do. Obviously, you can do fish. There's a ravioli skillet that the company put out. You could do shrimp scampi in there, great for scrambled eggs. And it is also great for cooking low fat because, the pan itself is got that nonstick on there. So I'm so glad that that's the one I picked because this is my favorite go-to pan all the time. I mean, the whole set is great, but I do love this one because it's big. We're Italian, go big or go home. So I'm just saying.
My newer consultant, Jessica, is on this call and she would nod. She's a great Italian cook. And you could see her smiling right now. She's probably nodding and she is doing great with her reels and her
fun.
Her chicken cutlet reel.
Oh yeah,
gazillion watches. And she said, I'll let her talk at the end, but part of it is that everybody had their own version of how you make those chicken cutlets, and the conversation about that drove her views up. So it's not always a bad thing to not have everything the way somebody thinks it should be.
Yeah.
So thank you, Patty, and we'll come back to that.
Yay. Get the pan if you don't have it. Get the pan if you don't have it. Host your show. Get it for even cheaper.
I even said I'm doing a fundraiser this month, and I'm doing it as a consultant acting as host and writing a check to the organization myself and taking that as a tax deduction because I can give them higher than Pampered Chefs 10%. But then I am buying that stainless steel pan and putting it away for my niece's wedding shower that will be in the future. I know she's getting engaged, and I've given each niece that stainless steel wok as a gift. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could get it for $39. I'm going to get it and put it away. So
yeah, for sure.
So if you can see my screen, can you also see me or do I have to?
No, I could see you, Marie. Yeah. You're on Spotlight and we also have your screen there.
My thing is, I'm going to talk to you about the enameled cast iron pan. So it is normally $199. I have mine here too. But let's talk essentials. If you're somebody who definitely hosts parties, you are going to want this, and it is going to be one of those heritage kind of products in your house. So it is safe to 500 degrees, 8-quart capacity. This is what you're going to make your turkey in, your ham in, your 2 chickens side by side. It with the 8-quart capacity, it does a huge lasagna. It does roasted Italian sausage and peppers, your party potatoes. The pan and rack are dishwasher safe, but just like you know, I hand wash mine, and you want to make sure that you dry the rim, because the rim is the exposed cast iron, and you want to make sure that that is totally dry before you put that away. And you can even oil that little rim a little bit. What I love about this pan is when you make your turkey in it, you actually, you know, lift the turkey out, and then you have the pan to make your gravy in. And I put it across both burners on my stove, and I'm able to make the gravy right in this pan. It's got a lifetime guarantee. And as a host, obviously you can get it for $39. The higher sides, 3.5 inches. I mean, you can also like double any 8x10 or 8x12 recipe, any like normal recipe, and double it to put it in here. So extra stuffing, extra corn casserole, any big anything. So
Baked mustacholi.
baked mustacholi. I will tell you, this thing is heavy. So and no excuses, and no don't feel like you have to apologize for that. It is a solid heirloom product that will stay as part of your kitchen for a lifetime, and you will pass it on to everybody else. So we're going to get to work here. I want to quickly review that this is the time of year to holidays your shows. So this is some of my cute little posts. So in a nutshell, there are so many products that we have that are perfect for holiday entertaining. The beverage cart. This is how you can make an after Thanksgiving, after any holiday party, everybody creates their own drink. Make a carafe of coffee, make a bunch of hot chocolate, and then everybody customizes their drink. Maybe whip up some whipped cream in our whipped cream maker, shave out some chocolate with our zester, or shave out with our garlic slicer some Andes candies or Hershey Kisses. With your food chopper, chop up your peppermint candy canes, and then you can add Baileys, you can add amaretto, you can add, you know, frangelica to your coffees, and everybody can kind of make their after dinner coffee creations. Or look at right here, you could transform a block of cream cheese with a raspberry habanero sauce and make a really cute holiday appetizer. So this is just a quick picture of my veggie pizza that we did on a round stone. And yes, that's a red pepper. And if you're making a bow out of the red pepper, just buy one that has 4 bumps on the bottom instead of 3. Those are cherry tomatoes cut in half. The green is broccoli and celery. That's the raspberry habanero on top of cream cheese with a, I think in that picture, there's a little green onion in it and a green pepper, but you can use a yellow pepper for the star. You can use a celery stick as the stump. So why work this month? You guys, I said it was the first thing that came out of my mouth when we started the call. You're earning free products. you want to have the free products. There's your levels, but do not miss level 2. I know what it is and you cannot get it out of me, but I will assure you, you're going to want it. So that's all I'm saying about that. All right, so now we are going to go into breakout rooms. Could you guys take a minute and look at the screen? Because you're going to either be in room 1, 2, 3, or 4. And you're going to say, what is our question? So please, if you're in 1, could you please make sure that somebody quickly becomes your note taker and your speaker? We are only going to be doing this for 5 minutes. So this is going to be fast and furious. Room number 1, how have you sold holiday products in parties and social media? Like, how are you getting the message out? What is working to garner interest? What posts, what message? How are you doing it? What are you making? Room number 2, who might be looking for the November sale products, or what are the products used to make holiday dishes? This is where you will brainstorm. I make corn casserole, the 9x13 pan, or whatever is perfect for that. I want you to think through what your holiday dishes are and what Pampered Chef products can fill the bill. Number 3, how will you share the sale products away from parties? Okay, how can you sell outside of shows? And number 4, what are your favorite gift items? Looking at our Pampered Chef line, what do you like to give? Or better yet, do you ever bake to gift? I know Annie Anderson has always done those little prep bowl things. What must-have tools do we have that will help you to create these giveaways? Or, so there it is. Join the room you've been invited to.
Okay, so, everybody knows well, Marie, looks like you're gonna be in room number 2, so you'll be able to facilitate that. Wait, Peggy will be in room number 1. So I think we can leave this up there, right? We can leave that up there. So you got that, Peggy? You're gonna be in room number 1. I don't know where they put me. And and Sherry, you guys are going to be, and Denise looks like there's going to be in room number 3. So the questions from room number 3, I don't know what they did with me. I don't know. Anna's going to be in room number 4. So, okay. I don't know where I
I
am.
say room number 1.
What's that?
It says me room number 1. I don't know.
Does
why.
it? Okay. I don't think so, but okay. I think it's different now. Okay. I'm opening rooms.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Anna's inviting me to join room 1. Just join the room
Yeah.
you're invited to.
Yeah.
And you have 5 minutes. We're coming back. Make sure somebody
Yeah.
takes.
I think they're all there. Okay. I think everybody's there. Okay.
I'm not in a room.
I don't know what happened to you, Anne. Why
You
here?
told me
let
I
me
was
see.
in room 3.
Yeah, that's what it said here.
I didn't get an
don't see a
invitation.
room. Where do we
Oh,
see
crap.
the thing that we're invited?
I'm not in the room either.
Okay, wait, Anna, wait, where are you? Oh,
And
jeez.
Raven Newton, I
What
don't
the-
believe I'm in a room either.
What's that? Wait, Peggy
Oh,
assigned to room 2. Okay. All right. Are you guys getting there now?
Nope.
not seeing
Oh,
it.
what is going on?
Nope, I'm not seeing
Podcast.
anything.
Oh, no, that's not right. I don't know what
It
that.
should pop up asking us to join the room.
Okay, did it do it?
Well, some people are in
Some
there.
People are, yeah, all breakout rooms will close in 50. Oh my God, what the crap? I do not know. I do not know.
Let me see if I can help, Patty.
Okay, what?
Did you assign?
I did
people
this,
to
well, no, I just let it just do whatever.
assign them?
Yeah. Breakout in progress. Oh crap, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's not letting me do anything because it's already in progress.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that are not, but there are people that are already there. Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
end in
don't
14
know.
seconds.
There was only 2 rooms and mine only has 4 people in it.
Okay, I don't know what happened, Marie. We did this on a pretend thing and it worked okay, but it looks like it was weird.
See,
Okay.
it's only showing 2 rooms, Patty. Let's
No, I
read.
did 4, close all rooms. Okay, clear all rooms. Okay. All
See, and
participants
it-
have been given 60 seconds to leave their breakout rooms. Yeah. I
But do you
don't-
see, it just shows 1 room and 2, so add 2 rooms. You have to
Yeah.
create,
Well, it's probably,
What if we just do this as a brainstorming
there
session?
you go. Okay.
Guys, we're just
Close
gonna,
all
everybody's
rooms.
gonna
Close all rooms.
participate. So, all right, I expect you guys to come up with the answers. So let's just start. How have you sold holiday products in parties? Now, our holiday products are our vanilla, our cinnamon, our spatula, our milk pan, our chai mix. And it doesn't matter whatever other products you want to talk about, but what message is working or what holiday post or what did you make or post about that led to a booking or a sale? Anybody?
Marie, this is Naomi. Can you hear me?
We can. Thank you,
Oh,
Naomi.
great, great. One thing that I found when I was working on my party outline, and if I hadn't been hunting around in the blog, I would have missed it because it's not in marketing imagery, but they have a blog article, how to plan, prep, and give edible gifts during the holidays. And there are 3 cute little videos there to go with like all the dessert breads that the holiday baking mix trio with like the chai spice mini fluted, how to make little gifts. So all about, and I was using one of those with a host closing a party today, and so it's a blog article, how to plan, prep, and give edible gifts during the holidays. And I think it's under like, make it easy at the end of like, the little blog categories, if you're on your personal website, but look for that. And it's got 3 cute little, like using, using the loaf pan, using the mini fluted. I mean, it's adorable little mini videos, but they're not on marketing imagery. You have to like click them there or something, and download them from that blog article. So that would
Okay,
be really.
where are you, Naomi?
Naomi, that is brilliant. So the 3 things that I heard is you go to your very own website. Start.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can she just take us there? But I don't know how to.
You go to
Uh,
blog and bake to gift.
Or
And
no, I think it might be under making it easy at the last category on the right of your blog. I mean, I think that's where I found it, but it's like you're baking to gift, and it's how to plan, prep, and give.
Whoa.
Did you find it?
Excellent. And that is something you can use in any of your shows as well.
Right.
Brilliant.
Right.
People back to your very own website.
Take them back to your own website, but it's got cute little videos to go with that post. But I mean, I didn't, because I always like save everything on marketing imagery, but this is where I found these, was on this bake to gift. And again, they're talking about pairing it with the mini fluted pan and the loaf pan and all these things. And it was just 3 adorable little videos. And that's where I found them, was the blog article. And like I say, do it from your website, so it takes them back to if you're posting it on your VIP group or a party or something. Okay, so that's my tip.
I love it.
Oh,
Thanks.
Yeah, Patty, I just posted it in the chat, and all somebody would need to do is where it says Denise Garza, after that, you would take that off and put your PWS ID there, and you could share it. Test it, of course, before for yourself,
Mhm.
but that's where it would take you
Oh, thanks,
to
Denise.
share that
Yeah.
article.
Thanks. Yeah.
Perfect.
Anybody else with a second idea for the question number 1?
Marie, I go in through my last year's sales and see who bought the vanilla and the cinnamon and all that, and I reach out to them and talk to them, and then offer them to do a party, or I like to do the turkey trot and ask them at least a catalog party to get those. But I already sold 3 vanillas just yesterday doing that.
Excellent
Oh,
idea.
nice. Yeah.
All right, let's go to number 2, since we're doing all of them as a group. who might be looking for November sale products? What are the products used to make holiday dishes? So what would you recommend to somebody who's doing holiday cooking? You guys are all brilliant.
The insulated bowls to keep the holiday food warm.
Ding, 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 ding. Brilliant idea. Of course. And that is something, Edgar, that is so unique. And I just want to share one little backstory, inside scoop from the test kitchen. They developed that product based on people drinking out of Yeti cups.
Mhm.
And you know how many of us love our Yeti cups that keep our hot things hot or cold things cold for hours and hours. And they developed to keep food hot and cold from that idea. So
Love that, yeah.
thank you. What else? What other product comes to mind?
The raw crocks are great for keeping food hot, and if you happen to have the slow cooker stand, you can, keep your food on that just on warm, and that'll keep whatever recipe that you have warm.
Great, Peggy. Anyone else want to share one other, like you can't live without, it's your holiday lifesaver?
If you're an entertainer, the whipped cream maker is amazing.
Whipped cream maker, Laurel. Yes, it is. And like, how easy is it to make fresh whipped cream, right?
Mhm.
And that's just like, to be able to make it fresh instead of having things that have additives to it is good. And you end up saving money in the long run. You might invest in a tool, but over the years, the investment in the tool is going to save you money on the finished products. I'm
Pie
gonna
plate.
pie plate, Ann. Yes.
It's
Any-
gonna make, even if you're using the Pillsbury pie crust, it's gonna make it taste like a flaky homemade pie crust.
Excellent. Absolutely.
And then use your whipping cream on top.
There you go. Double, double, double. Yeah, that would be a great post, wouldn't it be? And then I just got to say, I love my food chopper still, especially when I'm making my stuffings, chopping up all that celery and onions and stuff that go into my homemade stuffing. So number
What about the multi-cooker? Because it helps you not have to use your stove for so much stuff. Like I make my mashed potatoes in it and a lot of the sides, and they're getting it at 60% off. And
Good
I've taught them to make whipped cream in the blender because you can make a bigger portion in the blender. So I've sold a blender doing that too. So
good idea. There you go for an upsell.
That's a real upsell.
Yeah, from the whipped cream whipper to the blender is a big
you
upsell.
can make your powdered sugar in it. There's so much you can use with the holidays with that blender yeah.
That would be a great demo, Denise, is how your blender becomes essential at the holidays. So
Oh,
whipped
yeah.
cream, powdered sugar,
And then it washes itself.
caramel sauce, caramels. All right. Anyone else? One more thing and we'll go on. Yes.
I have one more thing. So I always tell my guests that they definitely need the stackable cooling racks if they're hosting, because as people are coming over and bringing the casseroles and bringing, their contribution, instead of just having them all over the counter, they can kind of stack them up. So save some space.
I love that. What a great idea. And such a nice kitchen hack too, right? And I know cookie exchanges might be something that we'll talk a little bit about next month maybe, but just the idea of making cookie dough and freezing it and not cooking the cookies until you're ready to serve. So you'll have fresh cookies the entire season.
Mhm.
Number 3, how will you share the sale products away from parties? And it doesn't necessarily need to be only the sale products, but we're talking about these 4 big $99 items this month. And how can you sell them outside of shows?
Vendor shows.
Who spoke up? Have you done?
Me.
Yes.
Janet.
Jan-
I have them back to back this weekend. I have one Saturday and one Sunday. So I wasn't gonna take the enamel baker, but I think I am. But I'm also gonna take the quick cooker or the deluxe multi cooker and the air fryer. And I'm gonna tie a bow around them and have a sign saying something to the effect that you can get it for 39, whatever the 60% off is this month with $200 in orders.
Excellent idea.
Mhm.
Anybody else have an idea of selling outside of a show?
One thing that I do almost every month, depending on what the host special is go to my wish list. I get a lot of people that fill out wish lists, so I'll run that report
That's
with
great.
the 4, sale items, and then pull that off and then start dialing.
Dialing for dollars, huh?
Right.
Excellent customer service too. Somebody said cool and serve for deviled eggs and salad, slice and serves. You can use extra stackable racks for casseroles, customer care. Excellent.
Sharing recipes made in each of the 4 on your Reels, Instagram, VIP group, everywhere.
Excellent. Jessica, can you unmute because you've gotten sales from doing random reels as well too. Do you want to pop in with any ideas?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Jess. I've been very active on TikTok and Instagram and my reels. Some of the TikTok ones that I've taken off, as Maria had said before, I had done one video specifically on chicken cutlets, and I was showing the coating trays and basically zooming in with the meat tenderizer, and then putting, the chicken cutlets and then frying them in, which we don't have anymore, the double griddle pan that we had. And the amount of views, I reached almost 3 million views because people were telling me, what kind of Italian are you? You're not seasoning the chicken, you're not doing this. But so that brought up the views. But in each comment, they kept saying, where did you get those pans from? So I would send them the link to that actual item on my personal website. And I've actually gotten 2 purchases from TikTok. And then from my reels, actually Facebook just started paying me for the reels because they're getting, between 2,000 and 7,000 views. It's just a matter of, finding the right algorithm for them. TikTok, I haven't really figured out yet. Some take off. I think it's more when I'm doing things wrong. People like to make fun of me, but it's all good. But I did get, I just did the double grill pan, making grilled chicken, and somebody saw it and they actually bought the pan. So I am getting purchases from my videos.
That is, I just want to give you a big thumbs up for doing that. You're figuring it out, making it quick and easy and informative because you're teaching people things and you have a presence on social media and it's driving. And it's a matter of not people just watching your video, but turning that into a sale or a booking or a recruit, right?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So chicken.
I'm Stacy. I'm new. I'm in California, so I'm on a different, obviously, time zone than most of you.
It's happy hour for you, right?
Yeah. But I was going to ask, I have a partner who's not on this because I kind of need to be a silent partner because of my my job during the day. I'm a regional manager in real estate, but I'm going to have her put out like a no-brainer for the realtors because they're so busy down here. Like for holiday gifts, for closing gifts, for house anniversary gifts as a promotion. I'm not sure if y'all have tried that and if that's successful, like here, mark the box, we're going to get it for you because realtors are lazy and they just don't have the time or don't want to make the effort. We're just going to make it easy for them to order and do it and deliver.
Excellent idea. I will tell you, one time I had a realtor buy a couple hundred of our season's bests. So those are only $2 each. And if the person is a host of a show, even less expensive, but for the cost of 2 stamps, the realtor can put on the inside cover compliments of what, and say their little message on a label that they can stick on. And that gets mailed to customers, and it is something that they will not throw away. And it's a very inexpensive, very affordable realtor gift.
And then I also have I have a personal chef also that I showed him the whipped cream maker. He's like, I've never seen this, la, la, la. So I had an extra one and he took it and he's been using it now at his, at his personal, events that he's doing. So hopefully he'll get some sales for me.
Excellent. Well, the better batter boxes are pre-done and they're at a price point that's less than 50. So that might be a real easy little gift, All right. How, anybody else for selling outside of shows? Because I love realtor gifts. What a great idea. I love, doing inspirational videos that is going to attract new customers.
You know what, Marie, visiting your hair, your hair salon, your doctor's office, the dentist office, any of those things, remember, I think we used to say, didn't we bring them a basket of something and then, with catalogs and stuff, and then, they could, you can find an order taker that could help out, and they could actually be the host, so something like that.
Yes, that is, if you guys have that same piece of paper, write down Pamper a Business. And Patty's idea, you can modernize it with a QR code, but maybe at least leave one real catalog there, but in an envelope with like maybe somebody gathering the orders, having a link. And if you want to put some brownies or a brownie pan in there and just say, if it turns into a shell, the pan that made these brownies will be yours as a little extra gift. So more things. That leads us to Bake to Give. Last one. What would be ideas for edible holiday gifts, and what products does Pampered Chef have that's going to support that for you?
The loaf pan with a fresh loaf of bread.
I love that loaf pan with a fresh loaf of bread. Loaf of bread. Excellent. What else?
Donut hole pan.
Donut hole pan. Wonderful. You guys can put it in the chat if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Okay, and I have one more thing that I'm going to share, and then we're going to call it a night. We have a $25 kit until November 14th. And this is what I would call a window of opportunity. Right now, there are some people who are thinking, how am I going to be able to afford Christmas? And somebody who starts right now can get 1, 2, 3 paychecks before the holidays. And one of the things that you guys need, everybody needs to remember, having sales early in the month gives you 2 paychecks in a given month. You're not just paid once. Anything you submit by the 15th, you get paid for on the 22nd. So you have 3 more, 2 paychecks to come in November and another one mid-December. So you have 3 paychecks between now and the holidays. And I really encourage you to offer, invite. So there's a difference. If I had a tray of cookies and I told you how wonderful they tasted, but I never invited you and offered you to try one out. Think about it. That's being really greedy. You never know who needs what we have to offer. And I would like just one person to share. Was Pampered Chef an accidental career or an accidental business for you? Would you be willing to share one thing that Pampered Chef has given you that you did not expect?
Marie, this is Janet. Great support team and friends everywhere. Wonderful leaders like you, Patty, Nancy, Joe, Marna, and all the national directors and everyone else who shares their ideas with us.
Love it. Love it. I mean, I'm just saying that if you've gotten something out of the business that you didn't expect, other people might too. You can never judge someone as to whether or not they could use a little extra money, a little side gig, whether it's for themselves. I know I'm looking at the different faces here and different people. I know Anna started this as a retirement business. I know Peggy, when she started, was caring for her mom. You know, Patty had kids that were in Catholic school and ended up having a garage sale to make the money for the kids because she was darn gonna not ask her husband for the money to buy the kid. You know, so all of us start and have a different story. And I'm just saying, with only a $25 kit, it should spill out of your mouth. For less than a pizza, you can start this business. For less than a tank of gas, you could give this business a try. If you want this air fryer anyway, one of the ways to get it is it comes in the kit. So just offer, you never know who could use a little something between now and Christmas. And maybe they'll try it for a month or 3, and maybe it'll turn into a side business that will grow with them and grow with their kids and provide a lot more. So I know I wanted to keep it under an hour and we're already there. Oh, Michael Reeves just said amen. Michael, I didn't even know you were here.
Michael, yeah.
You know, we are getting into this really magic season where people are not just buying for themselves, they're buying.
Maureen, stop screen share.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I just wanted you to, yeah, so that we could see everybody and you.
There we go. I didn't know I still had it on. There we go. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you just never know. So don't to yourself and don't be intimidated by just asking or offering. Now, who here is going to offer the $99 special and get another couple shows on their calendar? Would you put your hand up or use?
Wait, you got to ask Michael if he can come live. He just sold one of every one already of the $99 things. He sold one of every single one.
Michael. What?
Hey, everybody. Hey,
Where is
everybody. Yes, you never know who wants to buy what, Marie. I love what you're saying. It's so true about the business opportunity. It's so true about what we have to offer as far as these products go. So I just plastered it out there this morning as soon as I saw the flyer. And by lunchtime, I already had somebody calling and say, I'll take one of each. So she bought one of each one of the $99 item. And I've just had another contact me a few minutes ago saying that she wants 3 out of 4. So I do like those pairings, especially for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to drive that home to let's get these in the kitchen to use. What do you need to replace to, get your Thanksgiving dinner done and served. So
wow.
Gifts are gifts and, pamperizing their kitchen, getting that out there so that you can get some sales.
Now, I'm trying to understand this, Michael. You just said, what do you need to pamperize your kitchen for the holidays? Or
Well,
what?
for Thanksgiving, these items are going to sell out more than likely. So, it depends on how many people get excited about them. I'm very excited about the cast iron and enamel cast iron. So easy to clean up, easy to use. The carving set. Who doesn't need a wok? I mean, who doesn't? If you love stainless steel cookware, our wok's off the chain. So all I'm saying is my driving point to go ahead and purchase them two things. One, great gifts, but two, great items to put in the kitchen for you to use to prepare Thanksgiving dinner. So get this stuff ordered. I think our Thanksgiving cutoff is the 15th, I believe. So that's what I'm promoting.
Good for you. Congratulations, Michael. You know, we all need a little of your kind of inspiration. You know, who doesn't like these items are off the chain. I agree. So and that's what you need to be. That's your presence. You want to be excited and have something to offer. You know, even at full price, we have something to offer. And I want to put it out there. Shared rewards are not just for you to do for your customers. The reason for shared rewards is that there are some people in this world who feel funny about hosting a party to benefit them. That's the person who should be hosting a party to benefit their friends, where everybody's going to save. In a month like this, where items are already on sale, to be able to double decker the sale with an additional discount is crazy. So as you go around and talk to people, say, do you want to have the perks for yourself, or would you like to share them with your friends? And then the idea is, even if 10 friends join a shared rewards party, ideally they're inviting 10 friends to join the shared rewards party, and your party of 10 could become a party of 100 if you do it right, and you will attract new customers to yourself. So that's all I have to say, and we want to get you going to work. So Patty, if you anything else you would like to add?
No, I think we covered so much, Marie. I love it. Lots of great ideas, and you know, it will definitely be, if you work it right, a November to remember. You'll be part of those paychecks.
Ladies, gentlemen, I appreciate that you guys took time to join us tonight. I know.
Thank you.
Have a very good month and earn it all. I know Michael's going to earn it all. I know Anna's going to earn it all.
Yeah.
They're going to earn it all. So go for it. Why
Look at that
not?
little Miss Sassy over there.
If it's free, it's for me.
That's right.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Patty.